Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? And welcome to the Wrestling Wire. Uh, I'm your host, Ron, and running late as usual. My co-host will be here momentarily. Listen, folks, look, we have got a ton to throw at you tonight. Potentially some special guests popping in, but we got a lot to talk about. I'm just waiting on David to get here so we can actually, discuss things. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret in advance before David comes back. I was actually surprised and impressed with something AEW did. Shh, don't tell him yet. Don't let him know I said that yet. But that way, when he gets back, and I actually put something that AEW did over, he's gonna be like, what? But anyway, I'm still waiting on my co-host to arrive. I have no idea where he is.
Working on stuff behind the scenes. That's what I'm
Oh,
doing, buddy.
yeah, well, I mean, we both had audio issues tonight, so that's why we're actually
Yeah,
starting a bit late.
a little later.
Dude,
But I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all been paying attention, I've been having just issues with the streaming and everything anyway, so I'm not surprised that you were having issues too.
uh,
Seems like you're getting updates as well.
yeah, all the fun in the world.
But yeah, we got a lot to talk about because you've been sending me stuff all week,
Yes.
this
All right,
past
so
weekend.
the
What's
fourth
going
man.
on, man?
Let's start with the fourth man, Bronson freaking Reed, dude. I don't think anybody would have called that.
Not at all. I didn't see that at all. So what do you think that means? I mean, that could go a lot of different ways.
All right. So I like Reed. I think he's talented as all get out. He's a monster.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a good
How's that
fit.
gonna how's that gonna play with Breaker though? I feel like Breaker's gonna be the breakout star of this.
Mm-hmm.
Um and Reed's gonna be the fall guy in time. But I mean we're in the infancy stages of this. So let's let him cook, let's let it eat, and let's see what happens. I also believe that, with the way it's shaping up, you're going to see Roman step into it. I don't think it's done growing.
You
I
don't think so?
honestly
You
don't
think they
think
might
it's done
be
growing.
adding more people?
Yep. Maybe
Okay.
one, maybe two, maybe a one and a female. There's a lot of little
Okay.
intricacies that we can do there. Um
True. True. If they were to add anybody else, who would you add? I don't know.
um
Black?
God no. That's horrible. That
Just
is
throwing
the
out their balls. Just you never know.
uh I think you threw
Like
that one out
weirder
just to get
things
get
have
a
did have
reaction out of
happened.
me.
Crazier things have happened.
Potentially, but I just um yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Um just trying to get stuff lined up for the rest of the show tonight. No, I'm still sticking with I was sticking with Austin Theory, and it recently changed because the guy's getting cheered like crazy now. It's weird.
Mm. Hello?
Ugh. Yeah.
No, you kind of trailed off there.
Nah, it's getting weird. That he's being cheered when he's still in a heel tag team. It's
Mhm.
like, uh,
It
Uh
just shows that he's over, but I mean, he's still technically not technically, but he's still in a heel run. So maybe,
this
uh,
is going to be the transition, so it wouldn't make
mm,
any sense for him to go heel. Um, I mean, they could potentially move the other guy, Grayson Waller, but what's the point? Like,
yeah.
what does he bring to it? You know, and then Aleister Black, he needs to stay as far away from anything faction related as
Well,
possible.
you feel like he should just come in on his own thing, just get that big pop that he's back, and let him ride that
He's
into
been
whatever.
getting it. He's been
Yeah.
getting it.
Okay.
His first feud is The Miz, man, and it's working. So I mean, I'm down with it. Um, definitely down with that. Uh, but yeah, I think we'll see Roman coming back probably Money in the Bank, maybe, because it looks like they're doing Punk and Uso. Is it a six man at this point? I'm
I
not
think
sure where we're going with it,
I
but
can
I
look it
know
up.
that there's something going on with you've got Uso and Rhodes teaming up against Cena and somebody else. That's weird, right?
Yeah, but
I think
you
it's
know that.
Rollins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it Rollins? No, no, no.
Um, I
Dang
agree that
it.
it's
It was
weird.
just the other night and I forgot.
I agree that it's weird, but they have to find somebody. You know, this he's like the new boss, mini boss or whatever of the situation. So he needs to find somebody to kind of help him, especially with all the shenanigans that were happening. So I'm not surprised he's finding someone else to help him out. But what
Right.
you think it's going to be another weird combination again?
I think it's going to be another strange bedfellows point.
Yeah.
But I
Thank you.
think,
Yes, the enemy of my
yeah,
enemies, my
yeah,
friend type of
right.
situation. Yeah. And
Yes,
then another
exactly.
betrayal at the end. Yeah.
Right, right. And I just feel like it's gonna go. I don't I don't think it's gonna pop, but I don't think it's gonna flop. You know what I'm saying?
Though I am liking the Hina heel turn. I've been enjoying it so far, and um,
Gotcha. Oh, 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 oh.
have
I
you
don't
been
want to
liking
go.
it? I mean, have you?
I
Because I
mean,
know
I
you
don't
want
want
to
to
go too deep.
go. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but it's been entertaining to see him even getting injected into other things,
Hmm.
and then Cody Rhodes coming
He's just
back.
wreaking havoc. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fun because you don't know when he's going to appear. And he's letting you know, I've only got this many appearances, 13 or whatever left. So that's not matches, that's appearances. And I have, I don't know how many matches. It's like, wow. So you never know when he's going to show up, but he's going to show up Friday night. Apparently, Cody Rhodes and John are going to be in SmackDown Land on Friday.
Yeah. Which I
Um,
think that's what's adding a lot of fun to it. Is kind of like, is he going to show up? When is he going to show up? He's like doing his own countdown, and I was like, okay, I like how they're using that.
so Saturday night's main event, some people, ridiculed it, saying, "Oh, it's just a Raw, you know, Raw level." I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't bad. So
No.
it wasn't bad at all. It was a good another show. Well, they're doing it again Saturday, July 12th for that, and they're doing the
My birthday
very
weekend.
next Evolution, which was the all
Mhm.
women's pay-per-view the very next
Yeah.
day. Now,
Nice.
here's where this gets interesting. Saturday, July 12th is WWE Saturday Night Main Event. Is going to go head to head with AEW's All In.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you mean to tell me was it All In? AEW's like biggest pay per view or first pay per view or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sending a Saturday night main event against the other company's biggest show of the year. Do you see what I'm saying? I think it's funny. I want to see what the numbers are.
Yeah, that's
I,
what I was like. That's what I was going. I know where that was going. It's like I want to see what the numbers look like to see how those turn out.
well,
But I think the E may have the advantage here.
I mean, maybe. I want to see gate numbers.
Okay, not viewership.
Well, viewership is viewership. And so tell me how you count pay per view buy rates when half of the people on the planet pirate it. Oh! Stop!
Uh,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I, you got the little box, and you can watch whatever you want. I mean, okay, I'm gonna date myself, folks. But
I mean,
back
it's
in the
stream.
day,
Yeah, yeah.
you had cable TV, and it was just a wire that come into your house, and it plugged right in the back of your TV, and you'd flip the channel on the TV. You didn't have a box, and you didn't have a stream box, and none of the stuff, right? Well, in order to get HBO, you had to call the cable company, pay for it, and they would come out and take this little thing off your line. It was called a trap. Well, I had this little box, you see, that I got from somebody, and you went deet 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 and dialed it in so you could watch the picture. So I was like watching HBO and Cinemax and all this crap. I was 12, 13, 14 years old, and I had this box. So I was watching wrestling pay-per-views. I didn't care.
Nice.
You go to
That's cool.
pay-per-view channel and then just tune it in, good to
So,
go.
are you? I mean, technically, if you're paying for the streaming, you get it for free.
No,
Technically,
no,
no. Okay.
you get a discount on it.
Ah. Okay.
You get a discount on it if you pay for Max or whatever, right?
Okay.
I think you get a discount.
Uh,
Which, hey, I'll be straight up with you. If WWE got that great of a deal from Peacock not to do pay per view, just to do it on stream, what's the deal with AEW not getting it from Max?
I don't know because I mean that.
Right. Thank you. You made my
Okay.
point.
All right. Okay.
I was
Uh,
setting you up for that.
yeah, I see that. You were leading me through. You got me there.
Yeah.
Uh, Pause. Uh, so Kryptoni 8 saying the show is fire. Tommy Scott, what up, David, and the weird spitting animal, and Ron. Wow, I love how Lorenzo gets above you. That's pretty. Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Well, he was acknowledging your screen first, so 1, 2, and 3,
Okay.
and that's
Uh,
fine. And I'm not concerned. How are you doing, Tommy?
Tommy, thanks for watching, Tommy.
Yep.
Always out supporting. I appreciate that.
But Evolution's the next day, so it's the all women's pay per view the next day, and I'm getting behind this one,
Mhm.
um, because the women's division between NXT and WWE doesn't matter Raw or SmackDown, they are all cooking, every
Yes.
last one of them,
And
dude.
speaking of the
And
women's division, I want to get into that, especially
oh,
NXT.
yeah, we definitely got to talk about NXT because, um, she lost, you know, uh, golly, what was her name? Uh,
Stephanie McCool.
Stephanie Vakir, yeah, lost the NXT women's title to JC Jane, and I'm just like, what?
Did not see that coming. I don't think
Why?
anybody saw that coming. Everybody
Why
is
did that
just
happen?
shocked face. Uh, what a way to end that NXT. Um, I was surprised. I was like, "Are you serious?
Right,
Is this for real right now? Like,
right,
really?"
dude. I just it's killing me here. I don't
I
understand
it
why.
might be a call up. She might be being called
And
up.
to be honest with you, Stephanie Vaquer to Raw and Jordan Grace to SmackDown is the current rumor mill things.
Is that you? Is that what your choice would be too?
No, that's what the current rumor mill things are.
I know that that wasn't the question. My question is that where you think that it will go to, or do you have your own theories on where the call ups might be?
No, I actually like that, and I tell you why. Nia Jax is on um SmackDown.
Hmm.
Powerhouse, Jordan Grace, House, Nia Jax. There we go. That's going to be entertaining.
That'll be a fun match. I
I
think
well, I don't know about fun, but you're going to find out.
it's gonna be a dope match. I think
So
that's
here's
a
the
match I
thing.
would pay to see.
Here's the thing. When you are Nia Jax, and if you do something wrong against a average size female competitor, how much is that receipt really going to hurt? Pause. If you do the same thing against Jordan Grace, who is a bodybuilder, that receipt going to hurt a whole lot more. That's why I like this. That's why I like it more. And that's in all honesty. I am I am not and have not been and will not be a Nia Jax supporter. Period.
Okay, that
She is a worse case of nepotism than Ava in NXT. Okay?
wow. Okay,
You're
I
saying okay, you're not arguing with me. So, well, you already know better. It's okay.
wow.
Um,
Well, I am a Nia Jax fan, and I think her and Jordan Grace would put on an awesome match. I think that'll be a match everybody would like to see. I think that sounds really dope.
right. And I like the idea of where they're going right now. Alexa Bliss kind of teasing at Tiffany time. I'm loving that.
Mm,
There are so many good things. I'm in I'm in on a lot of it. I'm just straight enjoying a lot of it. Um, like I say, the women's division is absolutely killing it. Yo, Dragon Lee gets like one match on TV
dude,
randomly
and kills it, man.
and went
Holy
past the
shit!
table, over the table. Like it's insane, bro.
What a way
It's
to make your debut and to show off. Well, I mean, like have a big match like that. It's wow.
he's
That
killing
he
it.
flew.
He's killing it. It's awesome. That was seriously great. And the moment you never thought, oh well, one more thing from NXT. Trick Williams is the TNA champion.
I
That's
didn't see that
insane.
coming either.
But Mike Santana going to get that belt. I really do believe Mike Santana is going to take that strap from him.
From yeah,
I
okay,
believe that Mike Santana this was done by design.
okay.
They did not want Joe Hendry to lose to Mike Santana.
No,
However, losing to Trick Williams, who's a WWE guy, Nick Namath or Dolph Ziggler, whatever you want to call him, was like, well, he's an NXT guy. No, he's a WWE contracted guy. You have wrestled on NXT, you have wrestled on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, WrestleMania, you've wrestled on them all. Trick Williams been showing up here and there. He's a WWE guy. Stop trying to don't segment it into that.
tribes.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna segment it into tribes, you can do that per I don't know the ratings because that's accurate. That's their developmental territory. Yes, but he's still WWE.
Hmm.
That is no different than would you say about the same thing as WWE ID guys? They're still WWE guys.
Yeah,
Sean Legacy, you know, uh, isn't it Jackson Drake?
yeah. Jackson Drake.
Yeah, Legacy killed it on TV,
Yeah, I
and
saw the post. I saw you like shout him out for
I
that.
I loved it. I loved it. I was like, thank you. Then they explained this whole thing with Ethan Page, uh, Trayvon, somebody from AAA, or two people from AAA.
And then yeah. Thank you for
It
that
was
segue because I forgot to share that to you.
yes, the Worlds Collide thing is
Yeah,
happening. Dude,
that's pretty
Worlds
dope.
Collide is dope. I've I was all aboard when they announced it, and then when Ray Phoenix took Rey Mysterio's match spot at Mania, I
Hmm.
loved it. I was like, dude, where better could you make a debut than Mania? Like
True.
the payday alone had to be phenomenal for the guy.
Money. I mean,
Number
what are the
one.
odds of that happening and like you getting a chance
Yes, I
to
thought
come
it was
out?
a great move. I thought what they did was fantastic. Um, this this company in doing the madness that they do, man, they continue to cook. Uh, but let's see here. So I firmly believe Mike Santana is going to be the one to take the strap off Trick Williams and take it back to TNA. They've done this angle before, didn't they? Do it with Kenny Omega
Yeah.
at AEW, but that partnership really didn't help TNA. I don't think. I don't know.
You think they're trying to rehash it and it's just not working out or it's not going to work out?
No, it didn't work as far as boosting TNA's ratings back
Mm.
then when they did it with AEW. Is it is it helping um is it helping TNA now with the current run? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. That is hilarious. So Ghazi said the CUM title is finished and on its way. The pictures of it are glorious. Yes, I got the photo.
Yes, we got
Uh,
the
oh, I got
I
it.
saw
Did you get it?
the work no, I saw the work in progress photo of it.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't seen the final yet. Um
I
I
got
thought
it.
the work in progress looked pretty dope, but yeah, we can share that later.
Let's see here. There you go. You can see it now. Um, dude, guys, when you get it, no, we're not unveiling it. That's Ghazi's to unveil.
No, I'm not unveiling. Who said that? Who asked for that?
You said you could show it later. No, we're not doing that.
Yo, no, I didn't mean like right now. Once we get the okay and all that, I would love
Oh,
to unveil
oh,
it. But God,
oh.
that's Ghazi's territory. No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
misunderstood.
that's yeah. Oh, I definitely misunderstood. What else is new? Anyway, um, are you ready for the one thing you never thought that I would say to you ever?
That's a very loaded question. That could be anything, really. Honestly.
AEW did something awesome.
Okay, all right. Never thought I'd hear you say that in a while. All right,
So the Anarchy in the Arenas match
you
was
could
a
please play. Can we play it? Are we, no, wait, we get
no. We
copyright.
are
We do.
no.
I could count to four.
Even though it
Uh,
was shared on their social media, I think we'll
yeah,
still get
yeah.
hit. And
We would still get hit. Yeah, but no, go
so
on as you were. If you haven't seen it, you should probably go see it. But
yeah, it's
if
on
you,
their Facebook, and I was surprised. They did their Anarchy in the Arena thing, and I think it was Kenny Omega or somebody started singing or somehow it got started, but it was let the bodies hit the floor from
Yeah.
Drowning Pool from back in the day playing, and they played that song over the loudspeakers while the match was going on,
Yeah.
and it was just a riot. The crowd got into it. I was like, that is the greatest thing I've ever seen that company do.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was crazy. The crowd got way into it. The crowd was hot. Heck, I was hot. It was hype.
I was like, okay, that is the official coolest thing I've ever seen this company do. I thought that was great. Um, because if you watch the Anarchy in the Arena match, it is super hard to follow because there is
Anarchy,
so
pandemonium.
much going on. You can't see everything, and if you're looking at one, you miss five things.
Yeah.
It's wild. Um, but overall, it was excellent. It's been a long day. It was.
Yeah, I could see that.
Thankfully, it wasn't hot. In
It was actually pretty nice. Pretty nice day
no,
out.
it doesn't matter when you're working in an attic. So last week when it wasn't too awful out, it was still like 126, 130 degrees in the attic, and I was there for 3 days. So, like I felt like crap. It was either last week or week before. I don't remember. But I was in an attic again today. It just wasn't as bad, as it had been. Um, so let's see here. I sent the invite out that I was supposed to send out
Hmm.
to
Our
uh
guest. We have a guest.
to some folks. Um, yep, it is what it is, my brother. Um, that's how I function.
Okay. So we should be getting a guest. Yes, maybe. Sort of, kind of.
Potentially, maybe I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. That's how that. That's how. There are certain ones like the ones that we have designed in the past, or you have worked hand in hand with a promoter to build, and they have a their own night and everything. That's one thing. We
Yeah.
already
Well,
know
that's because
what's
we put that on the calendar. We tried to
coordinate talent and everything else.
coordinate. Yeah.
This was a hey, look, guys, we ain't sure what's going on, but there's an open mic for you if you'll want it tonight. It is what it is. Um, because it's a charity event, we're just trying to help out.
Yeah.
Uh, with this charity thing. We're not long before we move into the indie side of this game anyway. Um, but dude, I am. I did not watch. I did not watch AEW last night, so I have no clue what is
I
going.
did not get
What
a
went on
chance to.
there?
I fell asleep early. I was gonna rewatch it today, but we had some
Uh,
doctor's appointments. It's on the watch list to catch up for some of this stuff. Um,
hmm.
I
I
was
got
trying
home.
throughout the day, and I was able to watch that part of that match and the clips and stuff because that's like the big main thing to watch at the moment. And like you said, it was like all over the place. I was trying to like multitask as I was watching it.
I bet that was awful.
It was interesting, but I thought it was fun.
I Yeah.
I
So
try to consume as much wrestling as I can, considering that we do this every Thursdays.
right, but yeah, I do too. I got home from church a little after 8. I don't remember if I got a snack or anything. I might have just gone in my room and laid down to watch TV, and then the TV was watching me. I fell asleep on top of the bed with and I think I had my phone on me. Somebody tried to call me, and I completely missed the call. Uh, I woke up a little bit after that, and I was just like, "Yep, that's what happened." So then I went to bed for real, bro. I hit every alarm or this morning from 3 a.m. on. I just kept clicking. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not getting up. I finally got up out of the bed at 6 o'clock. I was
Wow.
just tapped out. Oh, we love you too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Uh,
Thanks for
well,
watching.
okay.
Appreciate it.
That's because I was up at 2:20 yesterday morning. I was up at 2:20. I'm trying to get back in my routine now that I'm not not hurting like I was.
Are we gonna be if doors don't need to be built tonight? I would gladly join you guys tonight. Appreciate it, Travis.
Bro, you are good. I understand entirely.
Are we
That's
gonna be
no
doing
problem.
other roundtables for any other upcoming events?
Mm,
I
I,
because I'll probably be busy that weekend of that July 12th show. So because that is my birthday weekend.
well, no, if we were doing a roundtable, it'd be like that Tuesday.
That Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, I don't do roundtables on the day of shows. We do.
Yeah, that's right. You don't like doing watch alongs.
Oh God, no. I'm not a watch along guy. There are so many content creators that do watch alongs,
Mm-hmm.
and so some of the clips that you see are awesome. I see some great clips come out of it,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the content creators I see making videos where they're doing watch alongs, it's 2 hours or 3 hours of oh wow, okay, oh wow,
Yeah, it gets a little boring. Yeah.
okay, and I'm like, that's why I don't do this. This is
It'd be
exactly
different.
why I
It'd be
don't do this.
different if, like, if you're watch alongs, if people are hyped and getting into it. Those are the
If
ones I like to watch. Is the more animated people that really get into it. You know what I
right,
mean? Like,
if
I'm sitting there watching it because I'm the same way. Like when I'm watching pay per views and watching wrestling.
so if we had a watch along where it was like you, me, and add a couple of others, maybe a thing.
I was thinking about maybe doing a round table watch along.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I think that'd be insane, but a lot of fun.
Oof.
Get a couple of
Yeah,
us watching
potentially.
a pay per view.
Yeah, you know what? We could try it. Let's see. We'll have to take a look and see what Money in the Bank looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because Money in the Bank's normally pretty exciting. And I don't even know when Money in the Bank is. When is Money in the Bank? Oh, I completely hit the wrong button. I hit WWE Network Saturday, June. I cannot do this one. I can't do a watch along on Money in the Bank because I'll be at a show.
Ah, okay.
So cannot do it for that one. Saturday, June 7th is Worlds Collide as well.
Yep.
Good grief. So after Money in the Bank, what's the next pay per view on the calendar?
Ooh, okay. Thank you,
What's that?
Gazi. They sent me the title.
I sent you the title
No,
on
Gazi
Messenger.
sent it to me. Gazi sent it to me too at first, actually.
You better check that. I
I
forwarded it to
understand,
you
but
10 minutes ago.
Gazi was first.
Okay, that's fine.
They
If
were
you
on
ain't
the
first, you're
ball.
last, Ricky Bobby.
Eh, nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging it. It's actually pretty dope. Yeah, we can let Gazi unveil that one. Whenever you're ready for that, Gazi, you let us know.
Right? Um, let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and get into some indie stuff, man.
Sure.
All right. Let's see here. First of all, shout out to XWW. Appreciate y'all as always. I think they have shows this weekend as well. They have a show this Saturday at the Carolina Beer Temple. It is Mega Mayhem. So if you are in the Charlotte Matthews area, go ahead and check it out.
Check out Redheaded Witch Designs. As you can see, she still has some handmade steel jewelry out for sale. Check out Lazarus Black because he is currently wearing that wolf clasp chain. And he also made the graphics. So definitely check out Redheaded Witch Designs. She's currently working on a special addition to her Randoms Encounters collection. So if you like slimes, monsters, RPGs, and the like, be on the lookout for some crocheted little monsters coming out of her grimoire soon.
Yep. And shout out to Lazarus Black Designs. He made all of our backgrounds here for the Wrestling Wire. Uh,
He's made my logos for my Gaming with David and a couple of other extra logos. We just dropped the Lorenzo Lama Polo. He designed the little 8-bit Lorenzo on the lapel and on the shoulder. So definitely check that out. Thank you, Lazarus, back for that design.
very, very cool. Dude, he's hooking up
He's amazing.
everybody and
He'll work
he
with
works with
you.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yep. He will work with anybody, does great work. Trying to keep people around when they do good quality work and they like to do quality stuff. Don't ever look at Laz like he's just the deathmatch guy. It makes him
He's
the
a
most
ta-
money.
he's a talented dude. Very
It
talented
just
dude.
makes him the most money. Don't kid yourself. He's not an idiot. I love how people think he's stupid. No, I love how people think or people thought that Ryan Mantis was just this back in the day, couple years now. He was just this fat ignorant guy. Y'all couldn't have been any further. We were by the time we got done recording the show, I was already coming back to reality from being drunk the second time that day. Okay.
Good times. Good times.
Yes. Great times. Okay. That was in the midst of, I think I was still dealing with a lot of injuries. And the one thing that I haven't really told people,
They're my idiot. Gazi.
drugs messed me up. Like the pills, the prescription medication tore me up, bro. I had less pain and problems with just drinking
Mm,
than I did taking the pills that I was prescribed to help me. Do what you will with that
yikes.
information.
Yikes.
That's not a lie. Um, it sucked, but the booze was cheaper than the pills too. So
Mm,
even well, I wasn't
mm.
paying for the pills, so it doesn't matter. Somebody else is paying
Thank
for
you,
that.
insurance. We'll go with that.
No. Um, tell you firsthand, they're idiots, but they're my idiots. Nice. Um, but we had such an intelligent conversation, Ryan and Lazarus and myself, outside of my house. For like, this is an hour after the show's gone. We're just out there standing around smoking, whatever. And we talked about politics, religion, presidents and history and the guys aren't dumb, but people look at them they're stupid because they like deathmatch or they like hardcore or whatever.
He's a talented guy. He's
That's
a well-rounded, talented guy. Just because he does matches doesn't mean that he's not
agreed.
a well-rounded character. I feel,
Agreed.
or talented for that matter.
Yes. That one needs to go. What do we got here? Oh, Carolina Beer Temple. That's Saturday. Look, I was right. Uh, and then when you got Small Bar and Matthews, next week. Then you got Waxall. Then you got Lenny Boy. Now the cool thing about the Waxall and that Lenny Boy is they're both Fridays and they're both back to back, and I might be able to drive to Charlotte one night if I get off at a decent time. I would love to go to one of the Friday night shows. I haven't been in forever, and I want to go just to hang out. It's a free show, so why not? Oh, that one is expired as well. Now
Uh-huh.
we got to come up with this. This is this weekend coming up Saturday. Spartanburg VFW, 325 Carolina Drive, Roebuck, South Carolina. Doors open at 6. First bell is at 7 p.m. Y'all, this is $10 to get in. All this proceeds go to the military vets, and we got some great matchups on the card.
This is gonna
You
be a
just
banger, as the kids
yeah,
say.
you just saw Ken Magnum and Jaquan McNair. This is going to be something to witness. Ava Brooks defending her AIWF Women's Championship against Mila Johnson. I cannot wait for this. Folks, as always, in wrestling, card subject
To
to
change.
change. So I don't know all the details of what is going where or who is going where. I'm going to tell you that not everybody we're showing you is going to be there because I don't have new flyers. But what I can tell you is this: Hunter Young will be there. From what I understand, Carolina Dreamer and the perennial Paul Kane will both be there as well. Randy Wayne has recently shipped out. Unfortunately, due to other contractual obligations, he cannot be here. He is not even in the States, or he is not even in the state. He ain't even close. He's halfway across the country. So Jeff Conley will have a different opponent.
Okay. Shame, like they say, car
I
subject to
have
change.
heard, I have heard that there may be changes here. I don't know for sure, but one thing I do know for sure is that it just got announced recently. The one and only Carrie Morton will be
What?
in attendance on Saturday as well.
Mm.
So, Carrie Morton from the NWA will be here this Saturday. Can you imagine small town Roebuck in little old Sparkleburg, South Carolina, and Carrie Morton shows up? That's going to be something. Um, like I said, card subject to change. Let's see what happens. I'm interested to see how it goes.
The only way you're gonna
I'm
see how it
excited.
goes is if you're there yourself. You have to buy a
Well,
ticket.
I will be there. I am going to be there. I am going to be working. I am not ring announcing. No, I'm not ring announcing this show. Uh, they have another ring announcer that they use, and he is an awesome guy. And I'll be there to support the show anyway. Coming up next week, the Norton Lewis Memorial, June 7th, Union County Rec Center. Uh, you can already tell Don Furio being challenged by Antonio Morgan. I cannot wait for that. Antonio has been waiting a year, 18 months, however long to get his hands on his one opportunity for the title. He earned that by being undefeated for over a year in singles competition. And it was leading to a fight with the current champion at that time. Well, the belt was stripped or surrendered or something. I don't recall. I don't care. And wouldn't you know it, Don Furio took that title and won it in a fatal four way. So he's held it. He has defended it. We've got a lot of talented people on this flyer, man. You've got Luka Daniels. You've got Jackson Sane. You've got Jake Jacobs. Pure Temptation, dude. It's gonna be a fun card. It's gonna be a fun night. I am excited for that show. You got this one.
Well, really? Okay. Stranglehold Championship Wrestling presents the Birthday of Champions June 21st in Stone Mountain, Georgia at Charlie's Collectible Show. It's going to be a great show. Bam Margera is going to be there, right? No?
No,
Am I wrong? No? Okay.
no.
Well,
Bam Margera will not be there.
okay. But who will be there, though?
Mark Marrow.
Mark Mero.
Yeah. And
And
Sergeant
also
Buddy Lee Parker.
oh, all right. And the manager of champions himself is turning the big 5-0.
Oh yeah. And there's a whole card full
This
of
is yeah,
matches.
it's a whole color that we haven't received yet. There's like a whole slew of talent
Yeah.
players coming to this as well.
Yeah. There's like 5 matches or so at least. That's it's gonna be a heck of an event. And they're doing it in the middle of the day, 12 to 3 p.m. It's just gonna be a fun, you know, birthday party for champions. It's gonna be a good time.
It's be dope time.
All right, and your Waxhaw Tap House schedule. Let's see. The very next one you got coming up is Friday, June 20th. For Waxhaw, your Carolina Beer Temple. Well, we've got Saturday the 31st coming up. I need one of those for Lenny Boy, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Alpha Underground has their show coming up for their show Resistance on June 7th. We
yep.
have some of those posters ready up, and then Hostility has their June 21st. You tune in the week of. So next week we'll have the guys from Resistance, and then that week of we'll have Hostility on for the show on the 27th.
Right. And guys, you are in the final days. Redheaded Witch did do a charity bump which is called the Guardian Angel series. So your last chance to order these items from her is right now.
Mm-hmm.
You've only got a couple days left because this ends at the end of the month. So if you guys want to support the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation and support Redheaded Witch Designs, you can order your very own handcrafted items, Jesus plushie in 2 different sizes, and a stainless steel chainmail cross, which
Yep.
I have mine, and they are awesome.
They are. They are pretty
They're
really, really dope.
they
Pretty
are
heavy too.
fantastic.
Surprisingly nice. Has a nice weight to 'em.
Yes, I need to find a proper chain to put them on.
Mm. And some people have already donated. We already had some donations, so that's been
It's
amazing to
awesome.
see. So continue those donations, continue buying some of the merch, and
Yeah,
just reach out to Redheaded Witch Designs.
yeah. Well, the other thing is, I believe that this is like Crohn's Awareness Month or or something awareness month, and some family for every dollar donated is matching the dollar up to like $250,000 or some mess.
Mm.
So they're gonna match everything donated this month up to that. So I mean, it's like this is awesome. It's really a cool thing. So I've you know grateful to be able to help put it out and put it over and get it out there for the people. Um,
And as you saw today, Redheaded Witch Designs did make out a post about what is going to be the next little crossover or the next little part of her collection. So do yourselves a favor, go check a look at that. Vote on which one that you want to see uh, added to her collection for those crochet designs.
oh yeah. So, anyways, folks, that's it for the show. You know, it's a little bit shorter than
Than
normal for the
usual.
night.
Yeah, well,
And
it's about to hit that hour mark, but it's a little shorter than usual.
yeah, well, one thing I have noticed, and it may just be here, and it might just be my Facebook acting afflicted. Um, it was saying this video will be right, will show up shortly, and it was on for your page and my page. So I was like, what?
Yeah, it's a
So
new
I,
thing they done, which I think is kind of cool, kind of scary there for a second because I thought we were live and we weren't live. That was yeah, but it's something they're doing. StreamYard's doing apparently.
okay, I haven't heard about this at all. I think it's kind of silly. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, no. If dude, if you're live, like, need to be able to see, okay, yeah, the video's working,
Mhm.
because it'll make you think the video's not working, which
Yeah,
is a problem. So, but anyways, folks, you already know where to go. You know where to be. You know what to do. Go support indie wrestling because we're telling you to, and because it's fun.
yeah, it's great. Support the future stars of tomorrow because this is where they start. Indie wrestling is on a big boom right now, and you're missing out not going to your local shows and supporting. Because if you're showing support, then you're going to show support later on when they hit the big stage. Because this is where it all starts: is your local indie wrestling promotion.
Right. Look at NXT right now. If you wanted an idea, look at NXT right now. A year ago, we were announcing, or year and a half ago, we were announcing for uh Trayvon, that boy Bouncy in NXT, right?
It sure is.
He was in Charlotte a year ago.
Yeah, less than a year ago. Yeah,
Sean
yeah.
Legacy was in Charlotte a year ago. He was in Spartanburg a year ago. He was in Bowling Springs actually. Uh y'all don't realize that it can happen like that. It can happen that quick. The right people see, and the right people promote, and the right people get behind, to the moon. It's over. It's that simple. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like, follow, share, subscribe, whatever. If you want, if you don't, oh well. Um, why wouldn't you want to support us? We do it for free. Um,
Do
and
we
we
though?
just, we just like having conversations with people. So, at any rate, we hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you at the Indies.